Hi, this is Z from Showtimeblogs, and this is my second review of a film, with the first one being Green Lantern. And I decided I'm going to do a review of the Muppets. Not the characters, the film, the Muppets. Yeah, I saw it a couple weeks ago, and I remember growing up with the Muppets. I have seen a couple of their films, and they really know how to get you going emotionally. When I think of Muppets, I think of a person, with great intellect and great imagination. A combination you don't see quite often these days. Create a species of interaction that not only communicates with these creatures, but also shows empathy towards them as well. How often do you get to see that? I mean, it's interesting, how people, connect with inanimate objects. I mean, it's different when you have the green screen effect and or CGI effect, and they're put in there, and you think you're talking to them, even though you're just basically talking as a blank slate. When you talk to Muppets, though, they are actually there in front of you. You get to actually get to envision, actually talking to them. So it's really a great concept, communicating with Muppets, on Sesame Street and the Muppet Show. Everyone, all the human characters, guest stars, get to communicate with these people, these inanimate objects that we treat as real people. And Jim Henson, he never would have envisioned that to this day. We treat them as real people. You don't hear that a lot about other people. Now I'll get on to the movie. It's a very personal and emotional movie. I think Jason Segel, he really just wanted to make the Muppets popular again. He had this Henson-like envisioning that they're going to be big again, and I think this movie's a great stepping stone for that, to make them start again, because there's a lot of heart into the films. Like, you have Segel in the movie himself with his Muppet brother Walter and girlfriend Mary. They're embarking on a journey to go to Los Angeles, and then they find out the Muppets are studio is going to be drilled for oil, so they get the Muppets back together in a very Blues Brothers fashion, and it's and there's a lot of funny things in there too. I mean, some of the humor kind of reminds me of Mel Brooks and Simpsons and Monty Python style a little bit, but it's just how they want to get audiences, of all age caliber, to see this. It's a great film. They knew what they were doing. When they were going to make a Muppet film. You gotta stay true to the source material. I mean, I'm sure there's some parts that I guess I kind of rolled my eyes at, but for the most part, it was both funny and interesting. It really kept me invested. And I haven't even, I've seen a couple of Muppet films, and I never have been able to stay emotionally invested in them. And even the Muppet movie, or Great Muppet Caper, or whatever, I couldn't invest my time into the story that well. I don't know, maybe because I wasn't born yet, and I saw these movies years later, and I just maybe, I didn't even, but I rented the Muppet Show. I bought the Muppet Show videos, in a special TV ad on Comedy Central, and I saw a good portion of the episodes, and I was emotionally invested pretty much, because the humor and the emotions, it was a good timing, and I think that's what this movie had. It had good timing with emotions and pacing, and that. I'm sure there are some other Muppet films that are better than this, but I personally really like this than most Muppet films I've came across. I haven't been a big fan of the Christmas Carol one, although Michael Caine did a pretty good job. I wasn't a fan of the Treasure Island. It just this was a great film, and if you're a fan, if you haven't seen this film yet and you're a fan of the Muppets, see it. You need to see it, and it's designed to make you like the Muppets again without thinking about just Elmo, or Pizza Hut. So yeah, see this movie. It's for you. Trust me.